Hey guys, welcome back. We are here with Eden.
Hey guys.
And this video is gonna be
crazy.
really crazy.
Really crazy.
So we're gonna be reading all of your guys' crazy anonymous confessions that nobody else knows.
Yeah.
I posted a Snapchat story and I was like, tell me your guys' crazy things. I won't say your name or anything. And about 500 people slid up. I think more. Sorry.
Yeah, probably more by now.
Yeah. So we're just gonna start.
I tipped over my grandma's ashes a few years ago and then my dog licked it up. I just let him because he was cleaning up the mess. I left the urn on the ground so I could blame it on my dog. So you're telling me your grandma is inside of your dog?
Your dog ate your grandma.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to laugh, but that is horrible. What, you just let him lick up your grandma?
And then your grandma's now in his poop? So he poops out your grandma?
At least he's in your grass and he's just with you forever. Or
Yeah.
she's with you forever.
This one says, my brother used to pee on the floor and blame it on the dog. I feel like that's something a little boy would do.
Yeah, I can see someone doing that.
I was clipping my toenails one time and my brother pissed me off, so I put one in his cereal. That is evil.
That's disgusting.
That is evil.
If I found out someone did this to me, I think I would literally, like, throw up.
I feel like that's something that I would do. I'd put a toenail in somebody's cereal. I'd put a toenail in my brother's cereal if he pissed me off. When I was 5 years old, I texted 911 off my mom's phone and asked them how to make slime without glue or activator. They tracked my number, came to my house, and I just blamed it on my brother. My parents still don't know it was me.
You know
Wow.
what?
5 years old, calling 911.
Yeah.
Slime is important. That is an emergency.
That is, low-key, like, if you don't have activator.
Right. Oh. When I was 3 years old, I stabbed my brother in the leg because he took my seat when he was actually sitting there first. Also, my ex-boyfriend and his brother would shower together to take up less time. Not sure if they still do, but that's weird.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Yeah. My ex-boyfriend and his brother. Okay, if you were like 5 years old and you're taking a bath with your brother, that's fine. If you are 16 taking a shower with your brother, that's weird.
To save time. Bro,
Are you really saving time?
or are you spending more time?
One time my sister had to poop so bad she didn't know what to do, so she pooped in one of our toy buckets and hid it in our guest room for a year until my mom found it due to her cleaning. After that, we have a monitor in the playroom.
You know what? What is it these
Wait,
people
she didn't know what to
pooping?
do with the poop? I'm confused. Just put it in the toilet.
Yeah.
In the toy bucket?
That shit would stink.
For a year? How do
How do you not notice? Like, I
Right.
feel like it would smell, like, really bad. Someone said, when I was a kid, I rode my bike and ran over a bird with one leg, and it was struggling to walk, so I killed it by accident, and then I stepped on it to put it out of its misery, and my mom said, how did this poor bird die? It must have been a cat. And I said, yeah, it was the neighbor's cat, but I was the one who killed it, and then I flushed it down my toilet, and it flooded my house. Okay, why are we out here killing things?
And then you try to flush it down your toilet? A bird?
And it flooded your house?
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Some people need some life skills. Just like basic, like.
Yeah, like common sense. Okay. Okay, read yours.
One day, me and my boyfriend were laying in bed, and I was trying to take a nap, and he thought I was already asleep. He started picking my nose and eating my boogers. I acted like I was asleep because I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to embarrass him. He still doesn't know.
Break up with him. That's weird. And you're still with him?
That might be insane.
That's some weird, like, fetish.
I put pee in my boyfriend's shampoo and hair dye when I found out he cheated on me.
Okay, but as you should.
Yeah,
Period.
I would do that too.
This person said in 3rd grade I slipped on pee and hit my head on the urinal and passed out with my face in it.
Imagine passing out and waking up and
You're in your pee.
You're in your pee.
I like my best friend's boyfriend and I have a boyfriend. That's a pickle you got yourself in.
Yeah, it's pretty bad predicament.
Maybe
isn't
start
it?
with breaking up with your boyfriend.
Good idea.
Or maybe don't, so then you don't get with your best friend's boyfriend.
Or you just stop liking your
Best friend's boyfriend.
boyfriend.
This is scary. A few months ago, I found an old disposable camera in the back of a thrift store box. It still had film in it, so out of curiosity, I got it developed. Most of the pictures were random blurry street signs, someone's shoe, a cat on a fence, but the last photo made my stomach drop. It was a picture of me standing in front of my apartment building, same jacket, same backpack. I have no idea who took it or how it ended up there. I've checked security footage, asked the owner, even looked through old listings, but nothing. I threw the photo away that night, but sometimes when I walk home, I still feel like somebody's watching.
I just got
I
chills.
got chills too. That's scary.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Oh, I think I would move.
I would move to another country. Okay, this one's kind of gross. Okay, this person said, this better be anonymous, but one time in 5th grade, I was sitting by my crush and farted, but apparently it was more than a fart. Diarrhea. And it stunk really bad, so I blamed it on someone else because I was too scared to stand up because there was no way it wasn't stained. So I sat there in my poop for like an hour while it smelled like poop and everyone was disgusted. Then when everyone left, my friend's mom, who was my teacher, gave me a new pair of pants and I had to wipe up my poop on the seat and go home.
Wow. One time I had a crush on my cousin, and I told him, and he said he liked me back, but then he moved to North Carolina, but we still snap each other, and it was like 3 years ago. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not even legal
That's
in
your cousin.
Alabama anymore.
Oh!
Like, that's just incest.
Yeah, maybe don't do it.
My brother ran me over in a golf cart. Okay. My ex cheated on me 5 times, so I stole his car. Period. As you
Okay,
should.
yeah. That's valid.
I can't say this one out loud. I'm gonna tell you guys this one that this girl sent me that I have on Snap. She sent me a voice note though, so I can't read it. She said that a guy asked her to lick his butt, and he was like being serious, and she did it. And I was like, well, was it like the cheek or the crack? And she was like, the crack. And I was like, ask her, I was like, who was it? And she won't tell me, which I probably don't know the guy anyways, but I was just like,
The crack.
Ugh. The fact that he asked and the fact that she did it.
Yeah, I would. You know what? No judgment. You do you, boo.
I sleep with socks on. Don't do that. That's some
I do too.
crazy. You sleep with socks on? Ew! That's so gross. That's so weird.
I just like my feet being like all cuddled up in their own little blanket.
I accidentally dated my cousin once and now everyone knows. Accidentally?
How do you accidentally?
Did you not know you were related until after you were dating? Just like an accident? I was using the bathroom at school when I was 10 and I realized I got my period and then I screamed really loud and the principal was walking by the bathroom at the time and rushed in and saw blood all over the floor and just left. Fire your principal. Okay?
Yeah, maybe she should check that out a little bit.
I still eat my boogers. I pooped my pants.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I put my dog in the washing machine when I was 6 because he needed a clean. My dad came home 2 minutes after I put him in there and saved his life. He's still with me.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
good for you for trying to clean your dog.
In the washing machine.
Like, yeah, 6-year-old me putting my dog in the washing machine. Did you put like dish soap in it and stuff?
Why was she home alone at 6 years old?
Right. I had a nanny till I was like 12.
I paid my best friend's mom $200 to ground her so she wouldn't go to prom because I knew she secretly liked my boyfriend. That's not your best friend if she likes your boyfriend.
I like my stepbrother.
Whoa. What is it with you guys in pooping and
Incest.
incest?
I would put my mom's toothbrush in the dog's poop and put it back when she would ground me. How would she not know?
Yeah,
If there's poop on our toothbrush.
that's disgusting.
My friend in 3rd grade tried to get me to turn lesbian with her and make out in a closet. In 3rd grade?
3rd grade is crazy. Someone said once I was in Costa Rica and the food there made me had to shart really badly. So I was at a nice cafe and I had tacos, went to the bathroom, sharted like a lot, couldn't flush, and I felt really bad. So I felt really guilty, and then I sharted again once I got up, so it got on the floor. And the next day the bathroom was closed for repairs.
Wow. I have a confession. When I was in 1st grade, I would make this face, and I don't even know what it was, but we were in an elevator, and I kept doing it, and my grandma was like, Lil, if you do it one more time, I'm going to pee, and I did it another time, and she peed in the elevator. And the next day, it smelled real fresh in the elevator.
She peed.
She peed in the elevator. I had a crush on 2 twins at the same time. Okay, but I feel like if they're twins,
Then that's
and if
like
they act the
odd.
same, like, yeah, and then whatever one wants you, that's like, you got a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Looky smart. But if they both want you, then that's a problem. But the whole time I had a talking stage with this guy, it turned out it was his dad on his phone. And the guy knew. That's disgusting.
That's illegal.
That's like the one documentary that just came out on Netflix.
It's giving. Who I just made a video about.
What?
The video I just made where his dad texted me.
Oh.
Okay, my confession is I had a hamster when I first moved to my new house. I had a hamster and my mom didn't want it, and like none of us wanted it. So I walked to my mailboxes down the street and I just let the hamster go and next to the pond.
I have another confession too. Actually, this was a couple years ago. I had hermit crabs, and they would like always die, so I'd always have to go to PetSmart and get new hermit crabs. And finally, like, these 2 hermit crabs were just like living, and they would not die, and like I was low-key getting sick of them, and I didn't want them anymore. And one of them died, and there was just this one left, and he was living forever. And so I made up this story. I told my parents that when what the hell is
Hermit
it?
crabs?
When hermit crabs get like lonely and depressed, they eat themselves. So I told my parents that it ate itself, and they still believe me, but really what happened is I brought it to school and gave it to a kid that has hermit crabs. So it sat in my locker for 7 hours. Yeah, don't ever let me get a pet again.
No, same, bro.
And a lot of the times I just still tell people that it just ate itself because it's just like easier.
Yeah.
And I forget that I gave it away. Once I scrubbed my brother's toothbrush in the toilet after I used it because he was being annoying. You used your brother's toothbrush?
It's so weird.
I have a crush on my cousin. Why do all of you guys have crushes on your
Yeah,
cousins?
guys, what is the hype?
We're gonna have a life chat. So basically, I used to have a pet hamster, and I didn't like him very much because it was my sister's pet, and I hid it under the couch in a box because I wanted her to look for it. Then she found it 3 days later, and it was still alive. No one ever found out it was me. So you're trying to commit murder.
Murder.
Once I drank a cup of toilet water because I wanted to know what it tasted like.
Okay.
What did it taste like?
Yeah.
I put my period blood in my brother's fruit punch. I really hope that's not true.
Whoa, I just processed what that. Whoa.
When I was little at church, I didn't understand why people worship with their hands, and I would go around slapping people when I was little during worship.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually funny. I think you're mean to Bacon. I'm not mean to Bacon.
She's not mean to Bacon.
Bacon is mean to me. I got led on 23 times by one girl. So, did you not learn the first 3 times? That's your fault.
Yeah.
When I was in gymnastics gym when I was little, I wanted to get attention, so I did a backflip onto my head, and then the gym coach kicked me out, so I started screaming and got her fired, okay?
Okay.
I really like the nacho cheese from Lunchables. Okay.
Okay.
I used to eat cheese straight out of the bag. I still eat cheese straight out of the bag.
Me too.
Loki had a dead chicken in my closet for a month.
Okay.
It's really interesting. I'd like to know the rest of that story. I flashed an old Indian guy on Omegle in 4th grade because I wanted Robux. That's a problem. I have another confession. We thought my friend got cheated on and we went and hot dogged his house to find out that he didn't cheat on her. It was really fun though. I once went to the pet store and bought a cat and didn't have to tell my parents about it. The cat lived in my room for a week and then had to release it into the neighborhood, and now it lives in the sewers next to my house. That's animal abuse. My PE teacher, who was 60, kissed a 13-year-old girl. So you're telling me your PE teacher is now in jail, right?
Yeah, because he better be.
I killed my little brother's hamster when I was 7 by squeezing its eyes out and putting it in a Ziploc bag and throwing it away. He thought it ran away. You squeezed the hamster's eyes out?
So you're a murderer.
Did
How
you
do
find
you-
joy in that?
Yeah,
That's like
how do
Jeffrey
you-
Dahmer shit.
That's
Squeezing
I-
the eyes out? Oh my sister got pregnant and my parents never found out. Well, that's good, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
I found out my boyfriend cheated on me, so my best friend ripped up his birth certificate and told him he never existed. That's also illegal.
Yeah, that is very illegal.
Very illegal. I once showed my friends my dirty, bloody, used pad in the school bathroom. That's, like, normal. Like,
Yeah, normal best friend activities.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've sent Claire pictures of my dirty tampons.
Me too. Not Claire.
She does it back to me.
One time I was dog sitting and it ran away while I was watching it, and I went and bought an identical dog, and a couple months later she texted me saying that her male dog was pregnant. So
Whoa.
you lost her dog and bought her a new one that looks the same. And
How
then
did
it's
she-
pregnant? Wow. Me and my friend went on a walk and I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and we were like 2 miles away. I wasn't gonna make it back, so I knocked on some random person's door. They let me in and let me use their bathroom. It looked like a normal young lady. I get in the bathroom and completely destroy the toilet. Things were super messy and I tried to flush it, but it wasn't flushing. I was super embarrassed, so I left them $20, and as I was walking out, the lady that let me in was taking care of a guy in a wheelchair because she's his caretaker, and I clogged their toilet. I felt so bad. Me and my ex cracked in front of the church.
Well,
Let's not do that again. My homeboy had a girlfriend, but we had something going on. Like, we kissed and everything, and no one knew. Not even my best friend. But then, like, last week they broke up because he wanted to get with me. So now we're dating and nobody knows because we act like we hate each other. Not even my best friend. Just Lola and Eden. Wow.
well,
that's-
now the whole world knows.
That's really messed up.
That is.
Okay, guys. That was a lot of confessions.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't get through even close to half of them because there were so many, but I'll definitely be doing this again because this is
Interesting.
very, I'm learning a lot about you guys.
Mhm.
Good and bad. Okay, but that is it. Bye guys, love you.